today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two 1-1 team. And we're underway here in Week 3. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout call if you have one.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st down, it's Herbert rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Herbert operating from the red zone. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 8 catches, 88 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get... So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Lawrence going to throw again. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This will be the 8th play in the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacob Eason. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are back within a couple of the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another tote for ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator because he wasn't daunted even by the double coverage he expected to draw to the tight end. The result, a huge gain and a major shout of confidence for everyone on the offense.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So two successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Lawrence on third down. ETN bringing in another one. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Lawrence. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown. Jacksonville. Ryan Knoll from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was a...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They're always tough. And
Herbert has it knocked free. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? Much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Running right through him, and he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Herbert. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, ETN once more. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact. And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 2nd and goal. Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Give him the completion. No gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Eckler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 8. The blitz coming. Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this is caught. A very solid gain of 27. So we've reached halftime in and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert now. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, who is tied in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 3rd down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still third down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still third down.
And that flag accepted.
Still third down.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still third down.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Steps away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Scratcher there, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Now Lawrence on first down. On a slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
A give, running right, ETN. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 94 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Straight ahead, ETN. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Patterson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Mike Williams and his Charger offense getting set for the next series. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's complete to Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Again, Herbert on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd down and 4. And now the 4th-round pick from A&M. This is Isaiah Spiller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Herbert on 1st down now. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On second down, Eckler. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Running on first down, Eckler. Oh, nice move. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Austin Eckler
halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Chargers are back within a score.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful. Because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. ETN up the middle. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Lawrence to throw. A slant to Jones.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33.
Lawrence will throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Back to the ground with ETN.
And he'll go down here right around the 23.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges from the remainder of this ballgame. On first down, right back to ETN.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
quick slant caught by Kirk. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And they'll run with ETN.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having to...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flush to his right. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Herbert, that's complete to the tight end, Everett.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Charger drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun.
Herbert. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll roll him out right.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
To the air again, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Caught by Jones.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
To throw again is Lawrence.
And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert being chased out left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chargers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now Etienne to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 35.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Complete to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Andre Cisco there on the stop.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He finds his target, Allen. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now Herbert. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Foyesade American. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Lawrence able to find Jones.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Donald Parham, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Herbert to throw.
Out to his left.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So with that need, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jaguars, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.